Here I sit outside our headquarters trench in the sun. All should be nice and peaceful and pretty. What it actually is beyond description. Trenches, ammunition, tools, caps, etc, etc. Everywhere. Poor fellows shot dead are lying in all directions.
2,000 war diaries, 1.5 million documents. These were the fodder for authors and researchers. Now, for the first time, the day-by-day accounts of life at the front are available at the click of a mouse.
Lieutenant Walcombe, the 4th Battalion Middlesex Regiment. The order to retire was at last given in such a way as to cause alarm.
These are the methodical musings of a giant army. Details of attacks, of supplies, of football matches behind the lines, of casualties, laid out on official military forms and stored away for 100 years.
The CO sent a message to the trench companies to retire as best they could in the face of a very hot fire, but as we had already discovered, the Germans could not shoot and their losses were only about 12 men between them.
I think the release of the War Diaries is immensely important. They're the raw material of our understanding of the First World War. They're not the stuff that you get from a book that you can go along, someone's written for you. It's what was written at the time. It's the experience day by day as written up by the unit's adjutant that says casualties, what they did, where they were. It's an immensely valuable resource.
The names carved onto our local war memorials are the most obvious reminders of the First World War, but all of us will have a direct connection with somebody who served in this conflict. The hope is that these diaries, released into the public domain, will give more and more people the opportunity to follow a personal trail. And by doing that detective work, we can help historians map the war for future generations. These are the web pages of Operation War Diary, a way of feeding back our information and filling the gaps.
We'll never have that detail, we'll never have that information, so we really do need people to help us. And by doing this, they're making, as well as having a rich and engaging experience and contact with these documents, they are contributing to history, they're contributing to the legacy of the Centenary. That data is a legacy from the Centenary. It's something which historians will be able to use for decades and generations to come.
In the old photographs, countless unnamed soldiers gaze at the camera lens, their fate already sealed. The personal comments attached to the official reports were often the last words they wrote.
Everywhere the same hard, grim, pitiless sign of battle and war. Ghastly, absolutely ghastly, and whoever was in the wrong in this matter which brought this war to be is deserving of more than he can ever get in this world.
Robert Hall, BBC News.